What's up, guys? So today we are going to take a look at the latest driver of AMD, which is the 20.8.1, which was released like 2 weeks ago. So I had a, I was sick for a week, and actually I am not that recovered yet. So I'm dealing with allergic rhinitis. So, anyways, during that 1 week of being sick, I tested out a lot of drivers, uh, which are the 20.2.2, the 20.4.2, which is the recommended driver, and also the optional driver, which is the 20.8.1. So currently, I am using the 20.4.2, and I can say that I'm really not satisfied with how it works because I'm having a lot of black screens, blue screen, green screen, and not just on games but also on softwares like Photoshop. So actually, this is the first time I'm installing 20.4.2 because I'm using the 20.2.2, which is the most stable driver for me. So yeah, so stay tuned, and yeah, I'll give you some of my reviews, and yeah, that's it. Okay, let's start with the 20.8.1. So what can I say about this driver? This driver is very good. So I didn't have any black screens or blue screens or crash, but I have the biggest problem, which is free sync. So free sync is still not okay. So I cannot show you a video of the game which I play, which is the Final Fantasy 14 and the Red Dead Redemption, because I tried to, show the tearing and the ghosting, but it seems like it's not visible on the video itself. So yeah, I have a VG27AQ Asus TUF gaming monitor, which is 27 inches and 1440p resolution, and it has an eLMB sync and a FreeSync compatibility. So, before I was using the 20.2.2, everything was very smooth, but when I tested out the 8.1, when I got into the game, I was playing without anti-aliasing. So the tearing is there whenever I move the mouse, and I look at the names of the players, the ghosting is very very visible. So one thing to how you can recreate the problem is that when you alt tab out of your game and you go back in again, so the ghosting will get worse. So there is really a visible ghosting. So yeah, I really love the driver, but unfortunately I cannot play without FreeSync. So yeah, I rolled back to 20.4.2, and yeah, 20.4.2 is the most recommended right now, but on my system it's not the case because whenever I do Streamlabs, I get blue screen, black screen, yeah. So my PC just crashed, and I cannot recover it without hard reset. So yeah, that's very unfortunate. And I also tried it with other games. So far it was stable with some of the AA games out there like RDR2 and Modern Warfare, but on Final Fantasy 14 it's not really working. So what I've observed is that when you play a game with FreeSync compatibility, I mean when you turn on FreeSync and you turn off VSync, it works. But on Final Fantasy 14, I think it's on the game itself because whenever I turn on FreeSync, I get black screens. So I have to play it on borderless window mode, but then I still get those crash. So yeah, I think I'm not gonna touch 20.4.2 right now, so because it's very very unstable. So although honestly speaking, Final Fantasy is having a problem right now, not just for AMD but also for RTX. I mean Nvidia cards. So they are having a lot of crash and fatal DirectX crash. So yeah, we have that. So for all other games like RDR2 and Modern Warfare, I haven't had any crash. But yeah, since I'm playing a lot of Final Fantasy today, so I might as well roll back to a previous driver. So I tried the 20.2.2. So I have like less crash, though I still get them, but it's really really rare. But recently Final Fantasy 14 has been crashing a lot, even though on 20.2.2 maybe it's because of the new update, which is the 5.3 update. So we will wait for the patch. But yeah, for the driver recommendation, I can recommend 20.2.2 because it doesn't have any freezing problem. So I think FreeSync need to be looked at by AMD because even though the tiering is not there, there are some softwares that doesn't support FreeSync. I mean, like in Photoshop, whenever I turn on FreeSync, I get this crash. So one thing I did was I uninstalled the Adrenaline 2020. The Radeon software always crash. It stops working. So I'm not really sure why, but yeah, I think it's not my system or my card because I tried playing a lot of games other than Final Fantasy and I didn't have any concern. But you know, while doing Photoshop and you get crash is very very frustrating because it is the bread and butter of my work. So yeah, hopefully AMD can see this video. So I mean, I already submitted a lot of bug reports, especially for Streamlabs. I cannot stream anymore because of, yeah, whenever I use dual monitors, I get crash instantly. So it was fixed on 20.8.1. But yeah, if you can just fix freezing for 20.8.1, it's going to be the best driver out there. So hopefully EMD can look at it and fix it by next month. I mean, I'm not demanding or what, but you're going to lose a lot of customers if you're not going to fix that. So although yeah, they're doing a great job with fixing the driver. And yeah, 20.8.1 is pretty good if you're not concerned with ghosting and freezing problems. But besides that, it's very very good. No more FPS drops on multi monitor, even though if you alt tab. I tried everything, every possible crash instances that I had on my previous drivers, like alt tabbing out of my game and alt tab again. It doesn't crash. It's very very good, but except for FreeSync. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you like my review. So if you want to know more about these drivers or how to fix them, just comment down below. And yeah, tell me what you think about the drivers and tell me your experience so I can, maybe I know something that I don't. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.